Hi, Tarun. Thank you
Hi,
for giving
Karma.
this time to share your
My pleasure.
experience about Osho's Ashtavakra Mahagita study group. So, the first question I want to ask you, which I have asked everybody else as well, is that this was a 45, 46 weeks of commitment. And when I was launching this program last year, many people wanted to join, but many dropped out only because of the time duration factor that they felt that this is too long. So my intention was that the long duration is required to create that environment of marination where people can get some time to imbibe this. So I didn't want to do this like an intellectual activity. I wanted this to become more of a part of life. So that was my intention. Now, if you can please let me know that how was that intention for you? Did you what do you have to say about this duration of 45 weeks?
Yeah, so Akarba, let me straight away say one thing very candidly. Because this was a year-long program, that's why I joined. Because I
Okay.
totally knew it that a program of this kind cannot be justified in shorter than this time. Because these is something in which you have to imbibe, and this is quite iterative because this is involving a lot of self work. And you know, even a small change to do, it requires lots of efforts. And unless and until you understand the concept, you become clear why it is being said and why it is required, then only you actually traverse that path of transformation. So मैंने तो इसके बारे में I had heard about this particular book from my parents. I remember my father and mother used to read this book and they used to discuss. And at that time, I was seldom understanding probably a very few things. But then it was sitting in my subconscious and it was saying that I have to also go over it. But I remember picking up the book and reading on my own. It felt very dry. And I could read the first 5 pages. But after that, it became very intense. And I felt that this particular book requires some guidance, some handholding. And unless and until I get that opportunity, I just could not pick that book again at that time. So when I saw the flyer of this program, I was very happy. I was happy from the inside that this is a program of this duration. So it will do justification to a course like this. And I can now, after the end of the program, I can say that yes, this program really is transformative. If you are serious to improve your career, if you are serious to improve your relationships, if you are serious to be at peace with yourself, then this is the program which will give you all of this and much, much more. It gives you peace, it gives you freedom, it gives you inner contentment, it gives you clarity, it gives with clarity. What happens is the mind plays lots of tricks on us, and sometimes it creates havoc in our personality. So we require that intellectual strength to hold our mind in peace, in place. And this is the program in which the teachings are so nicely shared that they become part of your life. Particularly, I enjoyed, the discussions around various sutras. and the various perspective from the participants. I am at a stage of life where I look at it from a different filter, but a young person is looking at it from a different filter. A probably little elder person will be looking at it from a different filter. But all of us have to go through those stages of life. So why not to learn from one another's perspective? And I totally
Very
enjoyed this
nice.
program throughout.
Very well said. And you've almost covered all my questions anyway in your answer that you have. I only have one last question for you. That as you mentioned that this is a transformational journey. So if you can please also share in what way this was transformational for you at a personal level or professional level or anything like how in your way how it was transformational for you.
Yeah. So first is it gave me an answer to some of the very fundamental questions which I was always asking and always seeking answers, but nobody was giving me the clarity and the answers. I could get what I am looking for in life. And that was that I am looking for peace. And where am I looking? I was looking outside, but it is actually lying inside. It is lying just with me. Only thing I have to do is awaken myself. The moment I got awakened, the peace descended. The moment peace descended, my mind became free of anxiousness. The moment my mind became free of anxiousness, I felt a lot of calmness inside me. And with that calmness, when I approach anything in my professional life or personal life, it gave me full clarity. It gave me a calmness for which I was not reacting, I was responding. There is a little space before you react. If you can stop yourself and can respond, it can lead to your life getting transformed, particularly when you are dealing with volatile situations in office or at home with relationships.
Wow. Very profound, very profound. I think very crisp and to the point message, and it can't be any clearer than this. So thank you so much, Tarun. And I want to especially thank you because your insights that you share on week by week basis, they were truly valuable, and just there's no words to describe them. So
My pleasure. And
really,
Akarma, thank you so much. And also, I would like to place on record my gratitude to my fellow participants with whom I engaged in so much healthy discussions and got to learn so much. Thanks again. Bye.
thank you, thank you, thank you, Tarun. Bye.